on this battlefield, because we are behind enemy lines.
It says, and this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and man loved darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hated the light, neither cometh to the light, lest deeds should be reported.
Truth is who are low to them. They're the cockroaches, and this is the rain. But it goes on. It gives you the flip side as well. Go ahead.
I'm going to read that in NLT.
Okay, yeah.
In John 3:20, it says, all who do evil hate the light and refuse to go near it for fear their sins will be exposed. That's the point. Verse 21 in the NLT, it says, but those come to the so others can see they are doing what God wants.
Right. So those who are in love with the wickedness, because I mentioned it over there, if you truly seeking Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, love righteousness, right, are seeking, they come to the light, and if they have things that need to be fixed, they want to be clean. They want to shake off the dirt. You got these 2/3 ass niggas and these people in the world, they're like pigs. Try to clean them off, but they go hop right back in the mud. You know what I mean? They want to continue. They relish it, you know?
That's why you got these niggas world into the, you know what I'm saying, trying to mix the world and the truth together. Come with this rap shit.
Yeah.
You got,
you're doing the same thing that the church took and made Christian hip hop. The church took all these different things.
But these niggas rock the God's word. They talk about that shit, man.
Yeah.
When these main head nigga, man, that big head nigga that wear the hats, man. You know, he the main one. Yeah. That's why the Lord ain't concerned about rapping, man. The Lord only word the Lord want to hear is His word, man. That's why I say in Amos, man, get the noise of thy vows, get thy song away from me, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to hear that shit. You know,
it's filthy. The line that we're casting is that line of the Lord's word, man. I want to read this Psalms 19. I'll just start at the top. It says, the heavens declare the glory of Yahweh. The firmament sheweth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night sheweth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice. Also, they didn't have to get on the jet and go do a feed the hungry campaign and go do all that. No, they simply did what they were commanded. They lifted up their voice like a trumpet, shooting at the transgressions in the house of, you know, I'm paraphrasing. And look at the growth that is happening. The Lord is the one bringing the increase. By the looks of it, you trying to force the increase on your own. The scriptures say force.
You know what I'm saying? And don't need no help. Matter of fact, when you read in Isaiah, the 34th chapter, verse 16, it's talking about the prophecies, man. Right. You know, none shall want her mate, meaning the Bible, it don't need no help. Now, of course, it's talking about other books, but you can apply it. It don't need no help, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? The word of the Lord is going to make it do what it do, man.
Right, man. Add to that too, bro, man. Just to make it, ain't nothing wrong with rapping, man. Right. You know, but, hey, you know what I'm saying? You got talented brothers and Chris Mills on, but you don't see us pushing that at the forefront to Israel like here. This is what you should be doing. Right. You know?
Because when you do that, you're bringing spirits. Right. They're there for the word. Right. They're there for something else.
Exactly. And like the Lord had fed the people the bread and the fish.
Yeah,
well, I just
exactly.
I don't got it. I'm just saying I was going to make that point. I was just, when he was saying, I was thinking about that. I was going to make that point about when they feed people.
Yeah.
You know, they coming for the food, man. They not coming to get the word.
You're not there to build his spirit up.
Right.
God, goodness. All right. There's still some more in that Sirach, because we talk about what the men of the Lord, what the righteous are going to be looking for. We're looking for the fall of this planet, man. The casting down of those who are pushing those wicked decrees. All right. Somebody want to get Sirach 10 and 8 as well. This is what we're looking for. Justice.
This is Ecclesiastes 36 and 11.
What was that, 9 still? No, we did 10.
Smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen that say there is none other but we.
You know who that's talking about. The most proud. Hold out most proud, like it says in Jeremiah 50. Go ahead.
Gather all the tribes of Jacob together and inherit thou them as from the beginning. Oh Lord. I did.
It's all good.
It's like it. Verse all the tribes of Jacob together and inherit inherit thou them as from the beginning. O Lord, have mercy upon the people. O Lord, have mercy upon the people that is and upon whom thou hast named thy firstborn.
Yeah, man, we're looking for inheritance, which is that kingdom, man, the new bodies. Elder Gabar did a beautiful lesson today, man. He said, yeah, salvation is the number one thing we seek for. But he said, I will argue that those new bodies is what we really seek, because this flesh, these bodies is the bane of our existence, being the death of us. Because it's a constant battle with wickedness, man. You fight with all day, all right? You get sick. When we get those new bodies, by default, we get also what? Blessing, because we're not going to be able to sin. Sin bringing forth death. That's going to be X'd out, man. Overcoming death is the goal, right? Which means that we're completely in tune with the house. So, hey, man, you guys, it's like you're okay with being here. That's what it seems like, and it's really the. I got your friends that act like, but y'all like it here. Y'all do. You say you act, you would say you actually do.
But let them tell you, they don't sin. Like the way they're acting, y'all didn't feel sorry for if y'all like, well, when y'all commit sin, y'all like act from y'all didn't repent, man.
Like they in the kingdom already.
Yeah, because you relying on the fringes.
Right.
And they wicked. They got that father, they got that congregation, they got that business ventures, they tired. So they wicked. They got hella money coming in, so why would they destroy that? You know what I mean?
Hey, but a big portion of y'all are the same. Y'all part of that generation that was murmuring in the wilderness, that wanted to go back to Egypt. Because when this test comes, we're all going to lose a lot of things in the world. But for the elect, it's not going to affect them the way it's going to affect those attached to the world. Because we've been mentally preparing to separate. It's going to hurt everybody. Everybody going to catch you on hell. We just going to, damn, I'm going through it. But we've been expecting that. We know that has to come for us to receive the real reward. A lot of Israelites are going to fold because they're not going to be ready to separate. They're not going to be ready to lose those things in the world. All right? And the brother in, I forgot his name, like brother in New York, with the glasses, Jim is, he had that dream. He said he seen a lot of Israelite people that knew they were Israelites, and they went into the station, the Karagma station, and in his dream they was coming out, and he said it was kind of like they was ashamed of themselves when they did it, but they were weak in their spirit, man. They were so attached to the world that they felt they had to know something they had to do, and that's what's going to be going down with a lot of you Israelites who aren't spiritually prepared and don't know what the big picture is, and that you're still attached to the world.
2 Ezra 16 and 68. But behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take certain of you and feed you, being idle, with things offered unto idols, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision, and in reproach and trodden under foot. For there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods, and cast them out of their houses.
Right.
Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as.
Yeah, man. And so we here at Great Millstone, we understand that it's a right passage, that we go through that, and that we be firm, that we don't bend a knee. It hasn't been made clear to a lot of Jakes and other congregations. The family gonna look down at you. They gonna say just go. You finna catch it, but this is how we prepare for it. It's not being given to them in that light. So when it happens, they gonna be like, man, screw this.
I think they exempt. Y'all not exempt from it. Y'all not gonna pull it with them. Esau drops his water and that Karagma hits. Y'all not gonna be able to say we Israel. It's gonna be a time of like an Antiochus Epiphanes. It's gonna be the Hellenization period. Now Jake had to stop circumcising all his people, or you have to be put to death. So you're not gonna be able to sit there and scoff around y'all and you can see y'all broken garments on magic and call upon Christ. It's gonna be a new world order. You know, see if you gonna get down, you gonna lay down.
Right.
Y'all don't have it. Y'all don't have that mindset. Y'all think y'all gonna stay watching because y'all may have sold out. No, that's not gonna work. You're not gonna be able to continue with status quo.
They've been watching too many rap movies. It's not going down like that for us, bro. We're gonna be in the thick of it.
Yeah, it's like that time of Jacob's trouble. Y'all are Jacob's will. Y'all are Israel. Y'all gonna catch it. You know, like the first go into. Everything is gonna be taken away from everybody. It's gonna be hard times. But but that's the benefit of having brothers that are sincere and the Most High is dealing with versus just you bringing in every time Dick and Joseph that got a beard into your congregation, because they not gonna have the right mindset. You gotta try spirit by the spirit. And what you doing that, you gonna have argument keepers that say it's all good, bro. Hey, cause you may be down sometimes, you need a flesh. But you have brothers like, no, bro, this is what we were ready for. Yeah, you're right, bro. Tripping. And that we were saying this shit, but you got brothers that keep you on just in case you have a weak moment.
Right.
But you got all these people up from the world that you just gathering to come on because they got money. They not gonna have that mindset, you know. They gonna fold and they gonna take you with them, you know.
But the Lord tell you to walk ye down this path, like in the wilderness, like the brother said. 40 years they was walking in circles because they choose not to walk down the path. If you walk down the path, the Lord show you. That means it's an exit up out of somewhere, bro. Yeah. So this is the path that lead to an exit out of this place. Y'all don't want the exit. Y'all still in the wilderness. The circle of the wilderness still to this day. But don't want to take the path the Lord gave you to walk down. It will lead to an exit.
Now you got us looking stupid as a nation. So people gonna read about us. They like, well, why was they lost for 40 years in the same? Right. Because y'all disobedient, bro. Now we looking just making the nation look bad. And that's why y'all niggas gotta go. You know? Go ahead.
Just back in the other point, man, because he said that about that path. You know what I'm saying? This is it's a lot of one second. All right, this is Jeremiah 6:16. All right, I'll read it in the NLT. It says, "This is what the Lord says: Stop at the crossroads and look around. As for the old godly way and walk in it. Travel this path, and you will find rest for your souls." But you reply, "No, it's not the road we want."
So because Jake is really seeking relief.
Yeah.
You know, you get accolades and they seeking for comfort. But when in Galatians 6:16 it said, "Peace be unto you that walk according to this rule." You're not walking according to this rule, man. You're trying to find relief. This is the relief. Right. I'm telling you.
Yeah, they want accolades, they want to be big up, they want to be exalted, they want to feel good about themselves. But this is a thankless job right now for being a prophet of the Heavenly Father. Like I was just saying, like, it's a thankless job. People not going to be thankful right now. It's not time. We're supposed to be giving thanks to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for giving us his word right now. It ain't time for us to big up. Now, of course, girls will give you a compliment and everything, the spirit every now and then, but that's not what you're doing this for. You're doing it for salvation. You're going to get our real and big ups and applause and all that. It's on the kingdom. That's what we're going to be giving praise and fame in all the places that we were made love. Right. And that's the problem. But Jake, like I said, Jake got so much low self-esteem right now. They feel good now. They ain't trying to go to the hell again and hate it. Yeah, they want to use gratification right now. They want it now. It ain't time for it.
In those crossroads, that's the laying before you life and death. You were going into the life and death. Jake, they looking at that path of death like, well, look at all the goodies. But they don't have any foresight. Okay?
Hey, I can say it's easy. It's already, the way is already paved. It goes into them like the straight gate and that wide and that broad. The broad way is already paved. If you walking down and you see a field, once you travel over a grass amount of time, it's gonna be a path. But then you got the other way that got weeds and thorns and shit. Everybody wanna go to the easy path, bro.
Yeah, bro. Minimum effort. Especially America loans people that are geared towards minimum effort. All right? And so you're in that spirit like, well, I could just do this and maybe I can get it together later. No. That's a slippery slope, that path. And like you were mentioning, that righteous path, only one person can go in at a time. You have to be very calculated with your steps. This is a standard that you got to live by. And Jake don't want nothing to do with no kind of standard.
Follow that path when you follow somebody else that went through that, just tested. It ain't, you ain't gonna be doing this. You gonna have to literally, your steps gonna have to be pinpoint precision when you do it. Like I said, but only one person going in time to fill them steps, man. That's like to the parable of second chapter.
That's beautiful. It's like you did say. That's what I was getting, bro. Yeah. If somebody is in front of you, you gotta kind of follow in their footsteps. And there have been men that the Lord put in front of us, and we follow into their footsteps. On that Broadway, it's a damn free fall.
Yeah, everybody
Just do whatever.
People directions,
Yeah.
doing circles.
Yeah.
Doing cartwheels, all type of shit.
Yeah, it's,
And Prince like, be that.
which is symbolic for no order,
Right.
no standard.
Like Smith was talking about, we walking, like basically walking on the parallel of our overgrowth. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you gotta follow the person in front of you in the exact footsteps.
Right, if you don't step right, and every now and then you don't step right, shit is going to scratch you.
Yeah.
Right, I told you, go to step here.
Yahweh paved the way.
Yeah,
He did.
That's it. So you step right, step you be all right, but if you don't, your ass get told by these phones and these niggas and everything. Just push.
It's like those movies with the dude on the side of the cliff. He had that mixed up, and he's like,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, bro, you gotta be very distinct about how you walk in this thing.
And that's how Jake, sometimes Jake gets how to get stuck right in the phone. That's what they come this way.
Yeah,
They go into that wide path. You know, get tired of getting stuck.
Yeah.
Easy.
You don't want to listen on the steps, you know?
And that path come with being famed, talked down on, you know what I'm saying? Like, Yahweh Shah told us, man, you know, this was gonna happen when you follow me. They gonna hate you, the world gonna hate you. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's not willing to go down that path, like you said. That's right.
And like Noah wasn't building a boat to stay. You building something, have a path, you trying to get up out of that place.
Right.
This is the path that you can take. The Lord let y'all
Oh, well, no, I just had that one about the 2nd Ezra 7th chapter. The 2nd Ezra chapter 7, I started verse 6. It says, there is also another thing, a city is builded and set upon a broad field, and it's full of all good things, which is going into the kingdom of heaven. It says the entrance thereof is narrow. It's set in a dangerous place to fall. So it means it's not going to be easy to get into the kingdom. This place is talking about. It says, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left, dangers on both sides. It says, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water. Can't go around like it says about trying to climb up and go up another way, man. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna be able to do it. It says, so small that there could be but one man go there at once. You know what I'm saying? So that path, like, you know, you gotta have that walk with that personal walk with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. You know, but that path is like it says, it speaks of the straight. It's the straight gate, which is a difficult. Man, when you go into that word, it's not talking about straight like, you know, like a straight line. You know what I'm saying?
S-T-R-A-I-T.
Right. Straight, difficult. You know what I'm saying? But it's another one too. Does it go in that in this one? I think it is where it says about the something about but it's talking about like the elected 1/3 and the 2/3. Both of them the one of them is gonna go through the
Both go through the
right, but only right.
right.
Is that in 7 or 17? I can't remember.
7. It's 7.
It's in 7, that's what I thought. So it's like 18, right? There it is, con. Drop it down to verse 18. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things. That's those difficult. It says, in hope for why? For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not receive the wise. Both gonna go through it, man. There ain't no way around it. Only one, the elected 1/3 is gonna be the ones that's gonna receive the kingdom, man.
Right, because they decided to, they chose, most out did it first and foremost because they were chosen from the foundation of the earth.
Right.
But the Spirit is on you to make that decision to go through that difficulty, to
Right.
actually go through it and walk the right way with this one. That's why when you see people that walk a tightrope, they have what? A rod for balance. You got to do balance, man, but also there's a particular way you learn. And that takes years of training to learn how to walk a tightrope.
Right.
Walk on just on a damn rope in the air, that takes a lot of skill, man. You're a professional. Calculation. Your ass is soup on the ground. Depending on how high you go.
Right.
You know, but hey, you see people that master that and be able to get to the other side, they balance themselves, and there's a particular way that you learn how to do that, and that's just true. Like today.
First Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?
So again, backing up, that we are going through straight. But the difference over here is we understand that we have to prepare the spirit. We're going to be spiritually equipped for the separation of the world. Most people aren't.
That's why I said when we talk about Jacob's trouble, Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. going into that elect. So that means all of Israel is going.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, but only that elect, that remnant is going to be saved out of it.
Everybody's gonna be tried by fire, man.
And if the righteous scarcely be saved,
Scarcely meaning by the skin of their teeth. Barely. Alright? You ever seen one of those Indiana Jones movies? And he grabbed the treasure and he got escaped and the wall coming down and he got to slide up under and he barely get through. That's gonna be the elect, man.
where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Where's the worldly people gonna appear? They're not. They're gonna be finished. They're gonna be eviscerated. If the pestilence don't get them, the teeth of the wild beast don't get them, the beast saw don't get them. You understand? The famine don't get them. You understand? So we're behind enemy lines, and destruction is on the horizon for everybody. Focus, get your head in the game, man. Yeah, I know Tom's but he said they about to close.
1 Corinthians 3 and 13, it says, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. Everybody.
Yeah. Everybody go get it. You know? So yeah, man. With that being said, we're gonna wrap up. I'm gonna give our praises once more too.
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Kakadash.
I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and rule well. I want to say shalom to all the brothers who are pushing this truth and sincerity, and shalom to all the brothers and sisters out there pursuing this in sincerity, man. May the blessing of election be upon your house. Shalom.
Shalom.
Oh man. Here we go. That's it.